To all those out there trying, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
Oh yeah, we back on the map for real. We be the ones, know your BB gun can't pierce my force field. Ninja suit disguised generals, blood spilling, filling up Olympic-sized swimming pools with attitudes.
Hi. So over the next 10 episodes, we are going to refresh ourselves on the basics of skateboarding, and whether you like us, relearning old things, or starting afresh, we will cover everything you need to know to be a confident, competent skater at your local park. I would also recommend the following YouTube channels to help your progression. If you learn the basics, there's much less chance of you being that guy. First off, when starting skateboarding, you need to work out which stance you skate in. You can either be regular like me, with your left foot forwards, or goofy, where your right foot is forwards and you push with your left foot. So before you even start moving, you need to be comfortable stood on the board. If you start like this, you start to get comfortable getting into the position that you're eventually going to ride the board in. Start off nice and slow in a walking motion, with your front foot just below the bolts. Now just keep pushing about until it feels natural. Depending on how loose your trucks are, you should be able to move from left to right just by throwing your weight forwards or backwards and slightly bending your legs. Now that we've gone through the right way to push, there is also the other way. Frowned upon by many, Mongo pushing. I wouldn't recommend this, and if you do Mongo push, I would start trying to push regular. The main problems are going to be your board coming off the ground and the fact that it takes longer to get into your stance. The best way to stop while skateboarding is to use your pushing foot as an anchor. Slide it along the ground until you nicely come to a halt. This may seem like a surefire way to mess up your shoes, but skateboarding in itself is a way that you're going to mess up your shoes. You can also power slide to slow down or come to a stop, but this will majorly decrease how long your wheels last. You can always just jump off, let the board run off. Just watch out for other people if you're going to do this, because you don't want that run into somebody else. Or you can slide on your tail. Now, although this will cause razor tail and mean you need to buy another board quicker. This is another great way to gain speed, especially if you don't have a massive run up. Just lower the board in front of you, jump on. Nice and simple. After you've started doing this over and over and over again, you can start doing it with a couple of steps or a little run up, and you'll gain more momentum. Another great way of improving board control is tic-tacking. Both feet on the board, moving left to right, you'll start to gain a little bit of momentum, and it's a good way of gaining speed. Or occasionally, if you've done a trick and you've lost your speed, it's a good way of riding out of that trick. Right, that's enough of my monotone, boys. Let's see if the guys have got this.
Heavy links, citizen tap, Donny proper, Gob shy, undertone, fast one, molester grits.
just a gritty committee and city tat in your city. We grabbing deep in your pockets to claim the key to your kitty. I got the reach over Ricky, but it's tatting, not hatting. I flatten any individual with skill when I'm rapping. See your chops still flapping, me and Gobshite, rocket tight, locking nice flows down right with the proper light. Mine's on the grind, gonna shine at a shitty night. Spitting these lines that I write with the gritty tights. Tats about a chap, a cad and rap and a rack. I gather up the facts that I channel in the batter pad. Drawing the short straw, you'll be talking with crack jaw. Trying to walk the line but falling through trapdoors. What you try and rap for? I laugh at weak beats. These peeps see through your silly shit about the streets. Bragging and boasting while most of the world sleeps. At the peak of my powers as we toast your defeats.
Heavy legs.
Eager to speak with city tat on his feet. Alongside Gobshite, Tass on the grit, commit, be unique. Delete you weak, please. Dropping keys from links to leggy. Repping heavy links beats. We speaking freely on the reggae. Busting teggies. Clap your nose bone, leaving it shattered. Irrelevant rappers talking crap about shit that doesn't matter. Matter of fact, you whipper snapper rappers. Getting snapped quick like bands of elastic. You banjo strings make me mad sick. It's not my tactic to promote the violence, but you choir voice sopranos need to keep your lips silenced. Dare you to try us, need no guidance on minds with the appliance of science. Flicking my tongue just like a dime, making your crowd high, bouncing around ceilings and walls. Not appealing to masses, you little fascists can lick my balls. Lesson to Lincoln, we raping student dormitory halls. You best be bumping our shit or not be bumping nothing at all.
Brits and city tat, we got the fittest chat. Make you put your pen down and stop knitting, quit your kicking raps. You just a lippy twat, boosted by your boys' props. What they rate is gay, mate, so don't listen to that bunch of cocks. Knock, knock, who's there? It's fucking Gobshite. I've come to take your pens, paint and the panties off your hot wife. From Leicester up to Links, it's heavy when we represent. Ain't all about the big smoke, fuck your anti-Midland sentiment. Big up to guys, beats to my boy Donny Proper. When these two crews combine, you left looking like a rap boy cropper. A mocker, if you wanna book us for a show, just make sure the crowd be real and keep an endless fucking beer flow. About to blow you, I don't know about that crap. I'm into graffiti and rap because I love this shit. Here, chap, molested Brits, big up them undertone boys. Putting East Mids on the map, we stay destroying up them toys.
Now take those basics to the local park or street and have fun.
For the underground appetite, hover around the mic in an orbit like a satellite. Sat to write rhymes a little better than you slacker-types. Habitat, back up on the beat with a banner vibe. You're playing catch up, heavy links got your lap. Look, back to the matter as we crash through your MacBook. Sat shook, blame tap for your bad luck. Look up in the mirror, see it's cracked, you're a lame duck. Saying nothing new, we come rough with enough tunes. I'll be dusting off the breaks we made years ago soon, and they're better than your best track. I represent a setback, get back to the lab and try again, that's your best bet. Taking you under, you're blatantly wondering how you're gonna cope with this lyrical thundering. It's unrelenting when we come with the Don rhymes. Something about the way he drops the raps in the bomb site. With creative syntax, the citizen is back, man, to blaze these big raps. We're in charge, so chill, just sit back. You could try and take over, but you don't want to risk that. Screw face the flow, but hoped I'd not noticed. The beat gets roasted, check the prognosis. We spread through the scene, you don't even get close to this. We leave your whole team stood totally motionless. Sat back from the hustle and the bustle, just struggling. Hung around the scene for a minute, now we bust in. With shiny metal like chrome while you're rusting. We interrupt your broadcast with some news just in. You stick thin, we're well fed on the fat wax.
A link to the full following video will be in the description. Enjoy. I find this guy so inspirational, and it makes me think about every excuse I want to make about my knee or my wrist. If someone told you skateboarding was easy, They lie to you, straight up. You will fall. It will hurt. But as Confucius once said, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Join us next week where we're going to be working on the ollie and the fakie ollie. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and feel free to join the Relearn Skateboarding Facebook group.